What is going on, people? Anthony Williams coming at you with another video. Today I want to speak on your own thoughts and exactly what your thoughts are, where they come from, how you formulate them, and everything like that, okay? So I had this thought, and I was sitting down thinking and going over some work, going over some principles, reading some books, and I came up with this very interesting fact, okay? The fact of the matter that 95% to 98%, I'm going to say 95 to 98% of the thoughts that you think are not your own. They're experiences from your past, they're thoughts of other people, they're TV shows, they're music, all these things that collaborate, and we use this material that we get from the media, from society, from other people, from your mom, from your dad, aunt, niece, nephew, all these people. We use all that formulated data to form our so-called independent thought. So, have you ever, and this is for an example, have you ever sat down and just watched your own mind and just contemplated the thoughts that come out of your own mind and to realize that they're not yours, like none of it's original material? And if I don't know about you, but I know for me, that's a very scary thing because of the fact of how much of your life is really just based off of what you've been programmed to think, to be, to do. I mean, all this information. You know, I have a past of growing up from church to, other organization, college, and all these other organizations. Not saying anything's bad within them. But what I am saying is that from those experiences, have I really formulated my own opinion of my own character or who I am? Do I even know who I am? How much of what I'm even speaking to you right now is not my thoughts, not my opinions? Now, I'm not saying it's not good to get other information to read and to formulate your opinions on other people's thoughts. But how much of what we call our thinking process is really us? I mean, how much is it is new material? I mean, I bear to say like 95 to 98% of it is not. Like it's old information that we continuously go over and over again in our own minds. And it's a scary thought because we're supposed to be independent beings, independent creatures of thought, and being able to formulate new ideals and new opinions, about our environment and, grasp things that work for us now in this society, and if 95 to 98% of the material that we go over in our own minds are not only harmful, but are not even our thoughts, it's a very scary thing. And, I don't know about you, I love independence. And the point of being independent is to realize what exactly you have in your own mind and, not formulating anything in your own mind according to your past, but formulating something new, bringing about something new in your own mind and your own environment. So as I, make this video, I challenge you. I challenge you to take some time to pay attention to your own thoughts, to get in a quiet space and to just pay attention to your breath. Don't try to think, don't try to push anything in your mind, but just try to pay attention to your breath and notice the things that come out of your mind and try to trace these things from, your childhood or from, something you heard on TV or, a phrase somebody said. And those are the things that pop up from our subconscious mind. And in my opinion, none of that stuff is original. Like we're working and formulating that stuff every day. And I don't know who said it, but I think it was a spiritual teacher that I follow, Samuel Almayor, is that 98% of the thoughts that we think are negative and harmful to other people. So if this society is negative, if things around us are negative, then the material in our mind most likely is negative. If we're self-possessed and only worried about ourselves and selfish and all this other stuff, what materials in your own mind are really beneficial for somebody else if we can't formulate from new material? And I believe the way that we can be able to formulate from new material from the challenge I just gave you to stop and notice what is your thought process as opposed to somebody else's thought process. And this process right here, it can be an easy thing because I know it's not an easy thing for me. As I, meditate on my own and go upstairs and meditate on my own, I was meditating this morning for an example, and this music kept coming in my mind. this thought of music kept going on. I wasn't trying to think it just came up from my subconscious mind. So, that's material in my subconscious mind that either I'm not having been conscious aware that seep down into my subconscious mind, made it listen to a song picked up from my subconscious mind. Not saying anything's wrong with that, but how much of our thoughts and our opinions are not our own and we're just regurgitating. It's kind of scary. So go ahead and do that challenge today and talk soon.